Manchester United's biggest signing so far, isn't it, of the summer has been Lisandro Martinez. This is what Ten Hag had to say about the centre-back joining United. He is left-footed, and that is an advantage in possession and defending. And he also brings a South American spirit, aggressiveness, control. He can bring spirit to the team, and in cooperation with the fans, I think it will fit really good to Manchester United and the way we play. Obviously, you've seen a lot of him, Marciano.
Yeah.
How's he going to fit in at United?
I totally agree with Ten Hag. It's although he's quite small for a defender, he makes up for it with a lot of aggression, grinta, as we say here. He has a good ability on the ball. He has he's a complete defender, and you know his strength is that he is able to lead the defense from behind, and also in build-up, he is probably with Timber, because Ten Hag wanted Timber at first, but Timber, he had a discussion with Louis van Gaal, and Louis said, okay, it's better for you to stay at Ajax 1 more year, and then they switched to Lisandro Martinez. Together, they were really excellent in the build-up, in the first stage of the build-up from behind. So Lisandro Martinez will get that role, and he will dribble more into midfield and be an extra midfield player when possible. But he is also very good in the 1v1. So I think it's a perfect fit with Man United, especially bringing extra passion to the type of play Ten Hag really likes.
Very much like you, pal, then, I would say.
Which pal would that be, Craig Burley?
Well, Martinez is very small and makes up for it by being an aggressive little so-and-so.
You're suggesting this?
I would suggest that's you in a nutshell. Yeah. Sat over there.
He's right-footed, though.
Stirring the pot over there, trying to make up for it.
Is 5'9" a problem in seriousness?
Go and ask Cannavaro.
Right.
Go and ask Franco Baresi.
Okay.
Go and ask all these. Look, I get it. The archetypical centre-back in the day was 6'4", and by the way, they couldn't run. Right. Remember back in the old days, the strikers was always like, the striker could give a defender, 10 yards, 5 yards and beat him. That's just not the case anymore. It's about reading the game, and also being good in the air is not about how tall you are.
Right.
I mean, it's about your timing and your spring. So
and you have to jump into people as well, so they put them off balance. It can at times be a problem, like Azpilicueta when he's playing as the third centre-half for Chelsea. People started to hit the centre-forward to go and pull on him and try and beat him in the air. But Martinez is a better header of the ball than Azpilicueta.
Right.
And it's no surprise that people are looking at Koundé from Sevilla, because he's not the biggest player either, but he's got good spring, he's aggressive in the air, and he's a good footballer. So it's a similar sort of signing, really.
Does he start? Is it him and Maguire?
I mean, I don't know.
You spend this money, surely.
What are you going to do with Rafael Varane as well?
What's he ever done?
Yeah, exactly. What's he ever achieved? I mean, he had a difficult year last year.
Yeah.
United were poor defensively. He had his injury problems. I don't know how he sees it. I mean, I never think Varane's the most comfortable coming out with the ball. Go on.
Yeah. Ten Hag is going to start Martinez 100%, because
right.
one of the principles of Ten Hag is the build-up from behind. You saw it in the other match where he really got angry at De Gea for kicking a long ball. He really wants to dominate from behind, and if you want to dominate, you can't dominate with Varane and Maguire. You have to have a footballer next to.
Let's just say though, Maguire's had a poor season last year, but for England, he's been magnificent on the ball. He's the one that starts all the moves, so he could play on the right.
Magnificent is a stretch.
But he's good on the ball. That's his strength. His strength has been when he was at Sheffield United, when he was at Manchester United, when he was at Leicester. He came out with the ball. He was probably England's best player out from the back. They talk about Stones. He's not good on the ball, I don't think.
Right.
But Maguire is. So if you've got Maguire on the right-hand side,
yes,
and then Martinez on the left-hand side, they can do as we've been saying.
Which is why City wanted to buy. Which is why City wanted to buy Harry Maguire when he was playing well. But I do agree, and I think that's a problem for Raphael Varane, who, as you say, what the hell's he done in the game apart from World Cups, Champions League, and La Liga titles? But he's not the best with the ball at his feet.
No.
He's very cumbersome. He looks uncomfortable under pressure when he gets it. Yeah, he's a good one-on-one defender. He's very fast. He's big and strong, and he's experienced. But he's not super comfortable, and he's not a great passer for a centre half.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.